Well, good morning, everybody. This is Kathy Tucker with Kathy Tucker Coaching and Consulting. And I'm a sales and leadership coach, and I'm here today with another motivational minute for you. So I'm very excited about today's topic. We're going to talk today about time. And, the reason I want to talk about it is because I know that as I talk to my clients, I find they're always so busy, busy, busy. The problem is, they're not always as productive with their time. And what I want to talk to you about today is, what do successful people do with their time? How do they think about time? And so here's a couple thoughts for you. First of all, successful people look at time as a commodity. They value it, they protect it, they spend it wisely. Are you being intentional with your time? Are you being productive with your time? So successful people, that's what they do. All right, so how do they do that? I'm going to give you a couple tips on what they do. The first thing that successful people do is they've got a to-do list. All right, so they take that to-do list and there may be 10 items on it. They chop it in half. It's all about prioritizing, right? They chop their list in half, and in the top half they have those items that are the most productive, that are going to give them the most value added. They're truly focused on what their ultimate goals are. So that's their top half. Then they take that list and they chop it in half again. What does that do? It leaves them with the most essential items that are going to help them get the most out of their time. So that's what I suggest to you is, first take your to-do list, chop it in half, and then chop in half again. What are the most essential items for you to be spending your time on? So once you have that list, you'll probably have 2 or 3 items. Then I want you to take your calendar out. So the next thing is to time block. This is so powerful. When you block out your time for the week, focusing on those 2 to 3 activities that are going to be the most important, most value added, really get you to your goals, then you look at your calendar and you know that you have time allotted for those important activities. When you look at your calendar and see that, suddenly your stress level goes down, because you know that you have time for these things and you're going to get them done as long as you follow your plan. So that's the next thing, is block your time out. I know I do it. Like, I have my morning workouts blocked off. I have my coaching calls blocked off. Then I have, time allotted to create content for coaching. I mean, so that's how I do it. And it's, I tell you, it works, and it helps me be productive, and it also reduces my stress. So that's the second thing to do. The third thing is to learn how to say no gracefully. Like I said, successful people protect and value their time. And you can't say yes to everything. So really look at those invitations, those meetings, those items on, somebody else's to-do list that they're trying to delegate to you, and look at that and say, how important is this? How important is this? And how relative is this to me ultimately being productive and getting towards my goal? So that's really how you need to evaluate that, and decline gracefully if it's not in a high priority for you. And then the last thing I have is those couple items that were on the bottom of your to-do list. Take a look at those items. So if you can just totally eliminate those items, great, because sometimes they're really not that important anyway. Other times they are items on there that are not high priority and high value, but they might drain your energy. They might be things that you just need to get done. You need to get your office organized. You need to get stuff put away. You need to get your books done. These are important items too. So what I suggest you do on that is, again, block your time off for these items, but allow it to be during those hours that are your less productive hours. Maybe instead of watching TV at night, you get that office organized. That way, you're still getting those items done. You have that blocked off on your calendar, but you're not using your most productive hours for your less productive to-do items. So there's a couple tips for you, and those are tips that highly successful people use. Those are tips that I use as well, and I really hope it helps you, because we only have so much time, and we got to use it wisely. All right, have a great day, and look for more tips tomorrow or next week. Thanks, bye.